He only loves me when he's drunk, and that's an improvement. He used to hate me all the time, more so when he drank, but that was a lifetime ago. My earlier memories all entail feeling trapped in a small and confined space, knowing more than I should, not being allowed to rest, all while being a baby. I remember all for that very well, but that's nothing compared to the memories of my past life. Both times I've been his daughter. He was a child himself when I came into this world, only 16, just as old as I am now. He had to drop out of school and get a job, support another child his age and a baby, so it's no wonder that he turned to booze very soon. He wasn't an angry drunk early on, but then my brother was born, and our father became unhinged. Excuse me, I struggle with that word. Anyway, what really sent him off a downward spiral was the fire I started when I was about 5 years old. Ruled an accident, a tragic accident. It killed my brother in sight and left my mother agonizing for a few weeks before dying disfigured and blind. He tripled the intake after that, every chance he got, and while in his stupor, he talked freely about how much he hated me, for being born, for snipping his youth at the bud, for burning his family alive, for life, I guess. My memories of that past are faint, but he's told me some details, and I've gotten more by eavesdropping. What I do remember clearly, though, is how he killed me when I was 10 years old. I remember the clothes I was wearing, the toys I played with, the violent banging of the front door, the steps, the stench, particularly the stench. He had been drinking and smoking for days without even looking at a shower. He beat me to a pulp. I knew I had never been normal. I had never known a normal life, a loving family, stability, or any of those things, which I thought were lies my classmates made up to appear superior to me. But at that moment, I desired all those things more than anything. With a burning urge, you could say. As I felt some bones crack against the wall and his hand around my throat, my mind snapped from my body and faded to black. The next thing I remember, I was being born with a few of my memories lurking and an infinite disgust for life. As I grew up, more of my memories came to me until I finally felt like myself. Last time I was a dumb child who thought life was nothing but what I knew in that wretched house. This time I've been a quiet child. A gifted child. Anyone who goes through school twice will appear gifted and very well behaved. I've done my best to find out what happened after he choked the life out of my throat and found he served no time. There was a fire, you see, and it was ruled an accident. Apparently, I started another fire, you see, and climbed up to the roof trying to escape, slipped, fell, and broke all of my ribs on my way down to the fire itself. He met a woman who sobered him up for a year until they found out she was pregnant. He gave me the same name this time around and has been very cold and distant, though he has made sure I am cared and provided for and has showered me with gifts. He is very different when he drinks too. He does it in private and locks himself up in his study to cry and wail, holding a picture of his other family. You know, the first one. The one that burnt. Sometimes he cries to a picture of me, of my former self, I mean. He apologizes all night long. I know. I spy on him. Afterwards, he buys me gifts and talks to me and tucks me in bed for a couple of nights, treating me like I was my former self until he remembers that one is gone. My current self, though? He doesn't like it. Regret won't let him see all the little hints I've given him, and if he comes close to noticing a resemblance, he resents it. He must hate that I am almost but not quite his first daughter. This way he'll never know redemption. I am just not that beloved child he has idealized and hidden behind a thick fog of nostalgia. He forgot already. He forgot how much I hated him back and how much I fought back his vitriol. He forgot he was right about me burning the house on purpose. He forgot I kept burning papers and dolls and bugs. Fortunately, he forgot all about how I was, in his words, an evil child. Guilt fogs your brain like that, or alcohol, or both. He never knew how his anger rot me from the inside. I've been an exemplary child this time, so nobody can ever pin a fire on me. This time, he will burn.